2, skill, 3, 4. We are solving equations with variables on both sides. So go ahead and get up to those if you haven't already done so. Skip it and go. This is probably not going to go, I guess, right? Yeah. So, what does it mean to have variables on both sides? What is that? What does that look like? What does it look like? Come on. Anybody. What does it look like to have variables on both sides? Beautiful. It's like poetry. There is a variable on each side of the equal sign. Okay? So let's take a look at one of those. What the equation would look like with that scenario. Okay? So our first example here, we have 6x plus 22, and that's equal to negative 3x plus 31. Okay? Now again, big picture-wise, what is our goal? What is our objective? We're on a mission to do what? Okay, Christian's saying solve for x, which means get x by itself. Okay? Now, Dakota, how many x's do you see right now? Those. And is that good? No. No. How many x's do we want? We want 1x. Well, how in the heck am I going to get 1x? I'm going to have to combine them somehow, right? Yeah. Well, let's bring back our good old geography lesson here. Here is America. No way. Why are you saying America? And here's Canada. A. Get it? No way. A. That's the joke. Okay. Anyways, we're on two different sides here, right? We want to get the x's together. That's not a good relationship. Yeah. Kennedy got it. Anybody else? Anyways, not a copy zone. We got to figure out how we're going to get the x's together. What do you think? Bitchko?
Could you add 6x on each side?
Could I add 6x on each side? I could do that, but does that help the situation? If I add 6x here, what does 6x plus 6x make? 12x. 12x. Okay? But you're on the right path. You're trying to move these x's. Okay? I've heard from you three already today. Oh. So, okay, so we know we want to get the x's together. We know we want x's on one side, right? Do we want to send them, do we want them to be in America, or do we want them to be in Canada?
America.
Okay, so we want to move our x's to America. Okay? So, to do that, we have to go across, we got to go across the border. And what's the only way you can go across the border? Do inverse operations. Well, the inverse of what? What am I doing with 3x? Am I multiplying, dividing, subtracting? What? Inverse of what? Olivia, who is this 3x connected to?
Plus 3. 31. Oh, that's
31. I apologize.
So plus 31.
Yeah, it's connected to the 31. And how is it connected to that 31? What's connecting the two? What's keeping them together? What's holding their hands? Trey?
Addition.
The addition sign. So we need to do either addition or subtraction. Okay? That's what's going to take us to the other side. What type of 3 is it, Graydon? What type of 3x? Excuse me, what type of 3x? So how do I cancel out a negative 3x using addition or subtraction? Add what? Positive 3? X. We're going to add the whole thing, right? Because we want it to cancel out. Well, what's a negative 3x plus a positive 3x?
0.
A 0x. Well, what's 0 times x? 0. So does it cancel each other out? You bet. Well, do I add 3x to everything here?
No.
Just to the like term. Well, who's its like term? 6x. Okay, well these two cancel each other out in Canadian. And now I have 9x plus 22, and it's equal to 31. And I'm done, right? I got my x to America, I'm done. What? How do I finish it?
Same.
What's it mean to be finished? X has to be by itself. But have we done problems like this before? Yeah, this is skill 3-2. Or 3-3, excuse me. 3-3. So who's with the X?
22 and 9.
22 and 9. Palmer's done. Okay? Which one do we send over first and why? Why? Okay? But that's not a good enough explanation for why 22. It's SAT it's connected by addition. Good. Okay? So I need to subtract 22. I get 9 is equal to 9x. And guess what? Now we're back to skill 3-2. One step equation. How is this 9 connected to x? Multiplication. So I need to divide by 9 both sides. X is equal to 1. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay? So the main focus here is that you get your variables on the same side, and then you get your constants to the same side. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Why do you use negative 3x?
Why did we use this one?
Yeah.
Well, you think we would have got the same answer?
Yeah.
We'll still get the same answer. So instead of adding 3x, what would you do here? Subtract 6x, so you get negative 9x. Then you...
So every time it doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter if your x's are in America or if they're in Canada. You're still going to get the same answer. Meldrum.
So why does our book say that we need to, like, the larger coefficient of the variable? Why do we have to have the lesser one come over to the bigger side?
Because that will help you make that positive. Okay? By taking this over here, what type of x did we get? A positive x. Okay, every time you take the lower one to the larger, you're going to get a positive value. Okay? Good question. But it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I want you guys to try one on your own. Give this guy a shot. Everybody. We have 17 minus 2x equals 14 plus 4x. Go ahead and give that guy a shot. It's always nice to see you guys are actually reading this. 17 minus 2x is equal to 14 plus 4x. Okay? Well, I just like to have this up here so I remember when I cross the border, What do I need to do? What do we use? What type of operations? Inverse operations. That was a good question. Okay? Inverse operations. So, this is America. Without the A. This is Canada A. Okay? So, where do we want our X's to go?
I'm going to Canada.
You want them to go to Canada today?
I'm going to Canada.
Okay. So Christian says, hey, we're taking our X's to Canada. So what X isn't in Canada right now? Negative 2x, right? Minus 2x. So how do we send this negative 2x to Canada? You add 2x. Well, we can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. If this x is going to Canada, what does that mean with this 14? We're going to send it to America, right? America. So how do I send this 14 over? Subtract 14. Man, we just killed two birds with one stone. These cancel each other out. These cancel each other out. 17 minus 14. 3. 4x and 2x. 6x. Beautiful. Who's still with x? And how's it connected? Multiplication. Multiplication. So I divide by 6. X is equal to 2. Right? No. These 6's cancel each other out. Well, is 3 divided by 6 2? No. You know how many times I see this? Too many. Too many. 6 divided by 3 is 2. But 3 divided by 6 is 1/2. This is a fraction. Reduce it. There's your answer. Great.
I didn't do that, but you got the answer.
You still got one. So did you take the X's to America?
Yeah, that's
Is
fine.
that what you did first? No? Alright. I'll come and look at it. This is it for today. We'll finish this up tomorrow.